Black Limited X here. Let's go for a drive. Alright, so I'm back with another one for you guys, and this one we're going to be doing a quick driving review of the MMX or Modern Muscle Extreme 80mm Hemi throttle body I installed in my last video, as well as the K&N cold air intake that we put on the truck. We're going to see how the truck performs, how it drives, as opposed to how it was in stock form, and let me tell you, much better. I highly recommend. Now I'm not going to throw this thing on a dyno to get an exact number, but as opposed to stock form, you do feel an increase, you do feel a difference when you're driving. Personally for me, I feel it more in the low end area. It feels more torquey. Like even without throwing it in sport mode, it feels like it's got more of a punch. It's more of a when you're stepping on it. So I like that. So there is a difference that you can feel. But if you want to throw it on a dyno to get an exact number, then you can do that as well. As far as the throttle body, I couldn't find any numbers, any proclaimed numbers. But as far as the K&N air intake, they kind of claimed 12 horsepower and 9 pound-feet of torque for the 3.6 liter V6. So you can take their word for it, or you can go out and dyno it yourself and see, if that's accurate, inaccurate, if it's more, if it's less, if it's the same, because a lot of people say, this doesn't do anything, there's no difference, which is not true. It's very false. There is a difference. There is an increase. Even if it's 1 horsepower and 1 pound-feet of torque, that is a difference over stock. Now, if you want to say that's a difference that's negligible, like it doesn't, like you're not going to feel it, that's an argument you can make. But to say that it does nothing is completely false. Now, for the throttle body with this particular setup, you do not have to tune it. It's not required, but you can get a tune and truly reap the benefits of having that larger throttle body as well as the cold air intake. But those things aren't absolutely necessary. But even without having it tuned, like I said, you still feel a difference. You feel it. Like I said, I feel it more in the low end area, especially in the torque department. So that should be fun. We're gonna go ahead and check that out on the road. But before we do that, I want to go ahead and get a walk around of the truck and a nice little quiet start for you guys. Check it out. That is so quiet. Oh my god. All right, so we're in the Jeep. We're gonna go ahead and do some driving, but safety first. Nice. Let's go ahead, get going. Just by not even putting in full throttle, you feel it wanting to pull more, like it's wanting to go. So that's a good thing, especially over that stock. Woo. And that's not in sport mode. Y'all see how hard, y'all hear how hard it's pulling. Like, this thing is so much better than stock. That throttle body paired with that cold air intake, the sound, the overall feel, it is so much better than stock. I highly recommend it to anybody wanting to do this, especially to their V6. And if you don't like the V6, I should have started this video off by saying that if you don't like the V6, why are you even here? Everybody knows my truck is a V6 from day one. It's not trying to be a V8 because that's what they say. It's not a V8. It's not supposed to be a V8. It's a V6. Get over it. That thing is pulling hard. I've already lost a mile per gallon. Yeah, this thing is pulling super hard. I'm gonna get past all this traffic and then we're gonna do another pull in regular mode. I am impressed, to say the least. Get a little downshift going. All right, now we're throwing it in sport. Got a red light now, so we gotta wait, but it should be fun. But yeah, as you all can see, this thing is pulling hard, and I was just in regular drive mode. Like, it's crazy, like how much of a difference it is over stock. So that's impressive to me. I'm really loving this setup. Oh my goodness, that was crazy. Oh my god, and it held the RPM. Yeah, this thing is for V6, man. Look, I get it, this is not a it's not a 5.7, it ain't the 392, it ain't the Hellcat, but for a V6, this thing is nice the way it is set up. It pulls, it hauls this fat pig of this boat. I am a boat captain now, technically. Okay, I'm gonna go get my boating license. All right. Oh my goodness, this thing is pulling like crazy. You know, like once I get my exhaust set up on there, I'ma just love this setup altogether. Like I said, I'm making this truck my own. I love this truck to death, like everything about it. So yeah, I'm happy with the way this is. You know, for any of you guys want to know, you know, how much is it, you know, how much of a difference is over stock, it is a big difference. Big difference. Downshift. Yeah, this thing is nuts. The only thing that sucks right now, and I will be able to do this later on for you guys, I really want to test my times. There's this app called, or not app, well, there is an app, but there's this device called Draggy. I don't know if you guys heard about it or know what it is, but it's essentially a little GPS module that you put in your car, and they have an app that you use to control it, where you can track your 0 to 60, you can track your quarter mile, you can track your 1/8, track your 60 foot. It's essentially performance pages without having to get, you know, if you don't have performance pages already installed in your car. You know, I don't have any plan, or I didn't have any plans on buying the Taser that a lot of people get, which gives you the performance pages. But yeah, this Draggy. But yeah, Draggy will allow you to record those times. And from what I can tell, it actually is pretty accurate. Like, people who use it, like, it's very accurate, so that shouldn't be a problem. Because I was worried about that. You know, I don't want to get it and then just tell me I'm doing a 0 to 60 in, you know, 15 seconds, or I'm doing a 0 to 60 in 2.9. Like, Jesus Christ, you know, I don't want it to be like that, but it seems to be pretty accurate. I don't think it's, to me, it's not too expensive, but to some it may be. I think it's $250 or $300. It's around that price. It's a little bit, it's a little much, but I mean, you know, if you can justify it, you know, I think it's a good investment, especially if you're into tracking your times and things of that nature. So that'll be something I'm going to get for you guys, that it will be real fun to see what times this thing actually pulls. So we're going to check that out. Man, when I tell you, that intake really makes the sound of this thing. Oh, I thought he was trying to race. It was a Pontiac Thunderbird, I think. I thought he was trying to keep up. Oh, it's some car over here. Nah, I ain't gonna race him. Alright, I'm about to test my 0 to 60, see how it goes. don't know what that was, but I hit 60 pretty fast, so we'll see when we get that draggy device. All right, so there it is, you guys. As you all can tell from that little bit of driving as well as my reaction, I am very impressed with this setup. Anybody with a V6 looking to give their truck some get up and go, this intake paired with this throttle body, highly recommended. Thumbs up from me. Like I said, I haven't thrown this thing on a dyno, so I don't have any exact numbers as far as like horsepower gains or anything like that, but I guarantee you it is far more than what it was stock. You know, whether that be 5 horsepower, 10, 15, it's more than what it was, and it was an increase, and that makes it worth it to me. As of right now, I don't have any plans to tune the truck. I want to get everything on it first, especially my exhaust. But tuning it, like I said in the beginning, will allow you to truly reap the benefits of having these add-ons to your truck. So that'll be something I will be doing in the future, and that'll be fun. But if you guys have any questions or concerns, please leave a comment down below for me, and I will get to each and every last one of you. And I want to say thank you guys for watching my video. I will check you on the next one. Thank you.